Hello everybody, this is another edition of Modern Gunguy Gaming. I'm decided to do another tutorial video. So here we go, let's get it. So this is obviously power plant. So leave the fighters out there on the left. This is currently Camille. I figured he's going to dash again, but he decided to save his dashes. So I stopped firing. Luckily I get him before he gets a beacon. So I do not know what that guy is, and I think he's in a griffin. He is, so he fires, starts shooting. I then try to avoid the Terran Haichi. So I'm gonna be able to get this griffin while not going out and getting shot by the Haichi Terran. I noticed that the Haichi Terran is getting shot by another energy bot, so I decided not to go out there and try to kill him, especially if I didn't have enough organs. So I then see a shock train, and I also see another shock train on the far left. I was really trying to get a double dash and take this shock train out, but I did not make it quite far, so I decided to go after this Carnage Zeus. I do get him, and there's the shock train Bulgasari. I tried to get as much as I could, so I then try to fall back. I obviously have no chance versus Lancelots, so you gotta pick your battles too, by the way. So I decided to go after this other shock train, because, you know, those are big threats. Obviously we have 4 beacons. I noticed he's in, I did get hit by shock trains, so that took out 2 of my organs, so I wasn't too bad about that. Oh, this has ended up being not beacon rush, this ended up being regular domination. So I'm gonna start surveying the field. I should start surveying the field. I see Lee, he's close. I know that guy's in shock train, so I decided not to go out there, luckily, because he was about 500 meters away. Lee does not see me here, so I should be able to kill him pretty easily with help. I get 1 dash in, so I do some pretty decent damage to this other shock train, this 1,000 skulls guy. I ended up wanting to kill him, so I'm definitely gonna take him out. This ends up being a Kamiho with some shock trains, but then I see Lee. He's in a Bulg Terran, so I decided to go after him. I know I'm kind of screwed right here because I have the shock train, so I try behind me. So I decided to go after him as much as possible. I do take, let's say, 1/3 of his health away. I noticed we had a Terran Ancelot in our home, so I decided to start shooting him. I get pretty good damage on him, and I'll let the mythology guy take over. So I really don't want to lose these 2 left beacons here, because these 2 beacons, I mean, if you lose one, you're probably gonna lose the other normally. Fortunately, these guys both went down to get the ship beacon, which is the alpha beacon. So this is smart of me. I'm staying behind this cover right here while still inflicting damage to him. It's pretty smart. They can't hit you, but you could hit them. I mean, he's hitting me a little bit, but not full 3 organ effect. I decided not to go jump down to get this beacon because we're already up by 3 and this game's almost over, so I decided to go for some damage. A little bit of damage. I mean, I still have 3 bots left if I need to, but this is importance about beacons. So this is a Terran Bulgasari, so I decided to try to do the same thing. A Bulgasari is a lot higher than down there, so he could actually hit you. Lee has his 2nd Terran, or maybe it might have been the same one that I was working on earlier, and the game ended. So I'm satisfied with that game. I obviously maintain beacon control, which is always good. I decided not to watch that for once. So I mean, obviously I did double than everybody else. So it was a good game. Got 2 beacons. All right, well, let's hop right into the next one. This should be. Oh, I accidentally didn't delete this clip, but I'm just gonna keep it anyway. The next video should be coming up shortly. So I'm currently working. I have my normal hangar, which is 2 Haichi Orkans, a a Haichi, Terran, and Bulbasaur, Shock Train, and Bulbasaur Orkin. So this map, it's deathmatch. I decided to get my shock trains out because, you know, if you don't get shock trains out first, you're screwed. So I automatically see a Trident Fury. I gotta be aware of him because he's gonna have, he can actually hurt me. So I see these shock trains. I'm gonna try to get a couple ricochet shots in real quick and turn to my right. I do get ricocheted pretty good. I knew that was a ricochet because I didn't lose 60,000. I automatically see 2 Bulbasaur shock trains and a shock train Spectre. Oh, make that. Oh, and another Scourge Bulbasaur. So I'm gonna. KD is out in the open. He's not looking at me. So I'm gonna try to get a hit on him, and I do. And my teammate does as well. There's a Trident Fury actually firing. I'm just surveying the field and who's out there. I did notice that Randall, I was trying to figure out why we went down 4 bots already, but then Randall decided to tank and destroy 4 bots and go die real quick. So we're automatically down 4 people right away. I knew this was going to be a tough game. I'm trying to get this Trident Fury out because he's the biggest threat. Not even shock trains to me, it's the Trident Fury. Especially the way, oh, I misfired there, but wasn't trying to. This guy is staying pretty well hidden out there. Make Altair. I was really trying to get him out too, but he's gonna stay hidden. So I make a bold move, I think. Oh, there it is, got him. So he decided to finally come out, but see how that Trident Fury did get a hit on me, and I wasn't even showing it's splash damage, and he's got an extra 100 meters on me, so I gotta stay aware of him. So I have the only kill so far, and we're almost 2 minutes into the game, so that's not a good start. So there's Nemesis. He's currently in his Spectre Shock Train, so he's the biggest threat for me right now, besides the Trident Fury. I'm really trying to take out this 1453 guy. He's a big threat as well. 1453 has really good players, but now I see the Spectre come up. So I was really hoping I had 2 dashes for this, but I ended up not. And I see Omar right here, so I'm gonna try to hit him. It doesn't work, but then I see the Spectre to my right. So I'm obviously trying to look to my right. See, he's gonna shoot me, but I'm obviously looking to my right more. So I'm gonna get a good hit on him. He decided to rush. He probably could have stayed back all game if he wanted to. I was really hoping he would come out stealth, but he didn't. So I'm actually still gonna try to go for him. Unfortunately, all these guys are in range now, so they can hit me easily. I ended up trying to. I knew that Try just fired all his shots because he hit that wall, and I really wanted to get him, but I couldn't. The Alpha 505 guy. The Spectre decided not to go out and cover, so I fire at him. And there's a Trident Fury firing again. He got 1 little hit on me. So I'm currently going to concentrate on Omid and the Alpha. I was lucky to get a hit on there and fall back before he actually got some hits on me, so that was pretty smart. I'm still aiming for Omar, but then I see a bigger threat, as in I see the Inquisitor. Fortunately, he doesn't see me right away, because that could have been ugly. So I'm going to get a few hits on him. There's one. Ooh, and then I got a teammate that helped out. I'm not even going to bother recharging, and I'm going to dash out there and kill him. Inquisitors, anything that goes stealth is not good for me. So this Alpha guy, I believe, is still alive, right? So I'm going to try to lock on him while looking to maintain the others. I could try to get a ricochet, but it's not going to work. The Trident Fury got a good hit on me. Oh, and Omid got a good hit on me. So I got a decent hit on him. So I'm still going to stay in this Bulbasaur for a little bit longer. I was really hoping to get this Fury out so I wouldn't have to worry about my Haichis getting hit by him. So I'm currently trying to do, I'm not really trying to hit Omid, but I'm trying to ricochet him. And my teammate ends up getting him. And Omid got his RDB out and killed me. So I'm going to try to help our guys on the left over here. I automatically see a lance that has no shield, so I'm gonna go after him first. I do get him, and now I'm gonna try to hide as much as possible while my Orkans reload. This is a game of, you know, strategy a little bit, so I'm gonna try to push forward. I was hoping he wouldn't corner shoot me. That's why I like kind of stuttered there. And I see this guy's in. Well, I knew he was in Haichi, but I was hoping it'd be Orkan. So I double dash, and I did not realize this guy had Orkans. Luckily, I get him, and here is the Haichi Terrans that messes me up. I see my teammates shooting out there. I'm gonna try to go out there and get a couple of hits. I might have done 1 or 2 Orkan hits, but that didn't work very well. So I decided to spawn back on the right, try to help out. This was a rough one, so automatically I figured this was gonna be a Haichi, but it wasn't. So now, you see, I'm protecting myself from getting hit from both Terrans, and I'm pretty much essentially corner shooting him. I was really trying to break a shield. And now he pushed back forward, so I'm gonna end up corner shooting some more. And I noticed I broke his shield, so he's gonna fall back. This is the guy that was in Trident Fury as well. So I'm surveying the field. The Omid's the closest. He is in his. He falls back, but here's a Scourge. So there's an RDB, a Scourge, Bulgasari, and a Ancelot. I'm gonna use this as cover as much as possible now. I was hoping to corner shoot a little bit more, but didn't work out. I got 1 or 2 hits there. So Omid is still a big threat. I'm waiting for the Ancelot to come out, but I don't think he comes out here. He's trying to corner shoot me as well, but he's going to show his face a little bit. I'm going to try to... And all these guys are just hiding, so I'm gonna try to double dash out there and kill him. And luckily, my trap friend got him. So I'm not really considered corner shooting because I'm kind of out in the open, but I'm getting 2 of my 3 Terrans to get over there in any way. So there is a Raging Zeus out there, and the Inquisitor. I'm trying to avoid the Ember and the Terran, so they're gonna kill me pretty easily here, but I'm trying to get some hits on as much as possible. And there's that Raging Zeus again. Like I said, I'm just trying to shoot as much as possible, get some damage in, because we were down 5 people right away. I'm still serving the field, so you should always keep track of how far people are and what they're in. So I obviously knew with these 3 or 4 guys were in. I knew one was Raging and Griffin Inquisitor. The Inquisitor was almost dead, and so I really wanted to go after him. So I do lock on him and try to take him out, and I end up taking him out. And now I know this guy's in Raging, so I'm gonna try to corner shoot him. I don't know if I get very many corner shots. Yeah, so I'm hiding behind this pillar, and he fired and missed me, right? So I'm gonna try to corner shoot as much as possible. I understand there's a Haichi to my right, so I'm gonna try to dash away from him. And I really want to get this Bulgasari with the Scourges, but I don't think it happens. I really try really hard, but they're all over me. I hate range, so I try to take it out. Sorry, man. I had a long day at work. Decided to make a quick video. So Omid is in his Haichi Orkan or Haichi Terran, so I'm gonna try to take him out. I'm gonna try to break his shield here, and I do. I probably fired too much, but it works out. I thought I was gonna do more damage than I did, so he's almost dead. I'm trying to reload my Orkan as much as possible. I do want to kill this guy, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to happen. I start getting shot by a energy and a missile bot. I noticed Omid's there and the game's over. So it was technically, I mean, I think if we had their 6th person, we'd have won. I ended up doing 1.7 million, and see the rest of my team, they didn't do anything. Omid didn't do very much at all, and there's Randall. He's dropping out of champions right now, so it was a tough one. Kind of sucks when you lose to, you know, I mean, look at my team, they did maybe 1 million damage. And then Omid used to be in our clan, but he left. So, continue on. The next match should start in a second now, and here we go. So we got domination, and this is one of our newer maps. And here we go. This is Valley, by the way. So I see. So I see Hawstalker. We played against him a few times today already, so I know he had dash bots. I immediately started getting by Scourges, so I'm going to try dash and get out of his range. And there's an SYK guy there too, so he's actually going to hide, but I can actually get some corner shots off him, or some splash damage. So I'm really worried about trying to get this beacon on the right originally. I was going to go help them out and get it, but eventually they do get it. So next I'm going to start serving the field. See, they're all Ansels. I ended up trying to take out this guy, but then another Ansel came in. No, not even an Ansel, it was a focus-sized shock train. So I get some hits on there. I'm currently going to try to reload as much as possible. And go back out there. It didn't end well for me, but it was expected. So I know Hawksucker is an Orkan Haichi, and SYK guy is in a Bulg Scourge. So I didn't think he was going to come out here, but he did. I guess he wasn't paying attention. So I did get some really good hits on him, and me and my teammates finished him off. The SYK guy is still in his Scourges, but he fell back pretty well. So I'm going to work on the middle again. I decided to try to take out this Haichi's shield and kill him, and it happens. So now I'm just trying to save my Orkans for the next one. I did go after the Scourge Bulg to finish him off, and that works as well. I should have probably fell back to reload, but I got a little cocky and tried to take him out. So that was probably bad. I lost a lot of damage there for no reason. So I ended up trying to reload my Orkans as much as possible before this guy came down. And I do dash, because I know I had 2 dashes, and I dash away so he can't shoot me anymore while I reload my Orkans and let my shield go back up. So I start pre-firing him, because I knew he was going to be in that area, and the splash damage would hit him. So I took minimal damage for killing him, which is a good thing. I see this is it's a Ancelot, I believe, because he's moving pretty slow, and this guy's moving faster. And he ended up being another Lance. He's just in his rush mode, so I do try to kill him. It doesn't work. His embers are they avoid everything and go straight through you. So that ended well for my bot, but I did some pretty good damage in that one. I knew this guy, his shield was down, so I could get some good hits. I started firing before he came into range so I could take out his shield. If you didn't notice, I started firing around 315 to take out his shield before my Orkans actually got to 300. So I'm trying to keep an eye on what's out there. There's a Redeemer Lance and a Griffin, so I figured I could do a lot of damage to this Griffin, and before he snuck back, and I did. And I knew he was going to jump. I had a really good teammate right there, and he saved me from taking more damage. Thank you, thank you. So now I'm serving the field. Not very many Ansels, so my Orkan should hold up pretty well. I thought this guy was on the other side, so I decided to lock on him, and he was right there, so I started to fire, and we got the kill. I am letting my orchids build up before I go back out again. And I get this Kamiho instead, which totally works for me. That's a Treb Butch and a Griffin. The Griffin tries to pre-fire me or do splash damage. I get some good hits off on this Griffin. It's all about leading your shots. So if you're not leading your shots, you're probably gonna miss a lot. But I led my shots. I knew this Griffin was coming back for me, so I decided to. Well, I accidentally killed him. I did fire, but I wasn't expecting to kill him. SYK is in a shock trade. So, sorry, yawned again. Anyways, I was really trying to avoid shock trade, so I was trying to make sure if he did shoot, he would hit the wall, and it did happen. I ended up killing this Treb Fury just by splash damage, and I did not see this Haichi behind me. So I start taking out a shield, hopefully I have some help, and my help comes and arrives. Legendary Ghost, Legendary Chaos, my bad. Anyways, the Spartan guy doesn't see me. Oh, well, he didn't see anybody apparently, but he died. I was really going for the guy on the left. He was in shock trains, and he's behind a wall. So I decided to end up starting firing at this guy right here. I don't know what it was exactly, but he had no shield, so that worked out. This is Terran. I knew he was in shock trains, but I knew the game was over, but I still didn't want to get hit by him, so I'm staying to the right in case he dashed out. And there's the game. This was a solid game. We held the beacons, we controlled them. They did not. So I did a 1.3 and he did pretty well, and so did Legendary Chaos. So here we go. I forgot what mode this was, but I was just trying to check who's on my team. I see an Infinity guy over there, and I end up seeing a 1453 guy. So I get a good dash in, going for the middle. And I used to be the first one there all the time, but that was with rhinos. But I got a jump. This guy, I was trying to avoid his Terran, so I jumped up to avoid his Terrans, but then I get just by shock trains and more shock trains. So I get some shots off. I knew this bot was gonna die. You have to sacrifice yourself to get the middle sometimes, because owning the middle in this map is so vital. If you don't control the middle, you're gonna lose, I would say, 90 to 95% of the time. You do get lucky when your own team has range and they don't, so you can get some good shots off just like that Treb did on me. I should have spawned on the left side, but I didn't. It's okay, I'm taking my time. So I knew this guy was in a Haichi so I'm trying to save my second dash for him. It's a double dash, but I ended up using it. So I know this 1453 guy's in shock trains. I got way too close, he didn't see me, and I got a good shot off. He probably should have shot me easily. So now he's actually very well aware of me. This guy's way out of range. They know they're not going to be able to hit me right away, unless it's Trebs. So I thought he went AFK here. I was afraid to turn around. So I go around this corner. And I do not get a shot off. I did think I hit a shield, and he hits my shield. That's because I was looking to my right. I know there was a guy below that was hurt, so I purposely shot the 1453 guy to get the ricochet and kill him, which is nice. So there's the one shock train out, even though it was just a Kamiho. Now I know this mythology guy is in shock trains, so I'm gonna go for him next, even though I got a kill right there. This guy's so close coming in range. I really want to kill him. And the Spartan's guy kills him instead. 1453 still in his, I get in his shock trains. I get a double dash in, and he doesn't notice, and I hit him pretty good. So now I gotta work on both these shock trains. I know this guy's hiding. I do get a shot off, and then he hits the wall, luckily. I end up being saved by a Terran Bulgasari, which was nice. I'm getting ricocheted, but it's bound to happen. I'm trying to prevent this Kamiho from getting the top, so I'm actually going to concentrate on him the whole time. Because I don't want to lose this beacon. I also don't want to get on my shock trains if I don't need to. I knew we had a Leo coming up, so I hit him as much as possible. And he ends up killing him, thankfully. I thought my Bulgasari was going to get done way before, so I ended up not getting the Lance, but I ended up killing the other shock train, which is very important. Shock trains should go after shock trains, because those are anti-shock train. I mean, it's a great bot to go after them. Anyways, I killed the Griffin. I am now worried about the trip, so I'm looking to my right more, and I'm going to fall back. 1453, he's also a threat. He's probably the best player on the team, just by the name. I mean, you gotta think 1453, they're gonna be decent. They always give us trouble. So does SOS when they have full squads. I normally can outmaneuver them solo, so my guy's in shock train, so that kind of helped out. So I'm keeping cover back here. I'm not trying to rush, and I'm just trying to hold the center. So obviously this Haichi got destroyed trying to get to the center. I did not see this guy up here on the left, and he gets me. So I was going to spawn in the middle when that Haichi was on the way, but he died, so I decided to get my Terrans out. And I knew he was in his Spectre. So I have a great bot for the anti-shock or Spectre Orkins. So he just got killed, and now I'm gonna go after the Spectre because he's a threat. So I get one hit off him, and he's able to go into stealth mode. I should have really dropped off, but it didn't happen. And I really tried to kill him, and luckily my team got him. So 1453 and the mythology guys are important guys to go after. That guy goes running, so I'm gonna try to dash to go kill these two guys eventually. So I obviously see them, they're only 400 meters away. So I dash, and they see, well, he sees me, so he tries to run away. I decided to go after the Griffin due to the 1453 guy behind the pillar. I realized we're up by, oh, never mind. I thought we were up by a couple people now, but we're not. So, I mean, obviously that Kamiho is a soft target, so I'm gonna go after him. I don't know where this guy came from. I think he came from the top left. I was getting destroyed. Luckily, I got him in mythology before I went down. Anyways, we were able to kill the Inquisitor before he took the middle. So I'm in my last two bots, which is an Orkin Haiti and an Orkin Bulgasari. I do not know what this guy's in, but he got hit by an RDB pretty good, so I figured we could kill him. And we do. The Slick Nick is still in his Trebs, so obviously that's his first bot. I'm really trying to take out this guy's shield, it doesn't work. So I end up going back to my left. And I decided to come back to my right because that is Lancelot. So you're gonna see here that I pre-fire his shield on the right side before he could start shooting me completely, and it was a pretty easy kill. I still gotta watch out for those Trebs because I don't really want to mech out. Anyways, I knew this guy had no shield and I wanted to kill him, so I get my Orkin, double dash, and I do my leap of faith, and I get him, or we get him. I don't know what this guy's in, but I have enough Orkins, and I knew the game was over because I wanted to just keep shooting him. that should be game. Any second now. And that was another victory. I think I got like 1 million in this game. 1.1. So it was a good game. They gave me a good challenge. Mythology in 4053. They kind of gave it to me in the beginning, but I made sure I got the middle beacon. So here's Team Deathmatch. I'm sorry you're gonna have to see my donations. I forgot to take that out on this one. Anyways, I immediately see BMF said, and I knew this was gonna be a tough game. So I definitely brought my A game on this game. Anyways, I'm surveying the field to see where everybody's at. I think that's in that's obviously a Haichi and Haichi Terrans. Said is probably gonna. Oh, I remember him being in a shock train. So I go after this Ancelot. I knew we got a shock train in, so I know from experience that if I unload a full volley on an Ancelot, I could take out like 80% of his health. And I knew the shock trains already did a lot of damage to him, so I decided to go after him instead. So this is the same guy that had the Ancelot, and I decided to go out there and try to kill him. It was a successful kill, and I'm going to fall back now. Now this guy on the top, man, he's just messing with my aiming system, so I'm going to try to go after him eventually. And there he is. He's in a hoverbot, obviously, so I'm going to try to kill him, and it works out. That guy was probably going to hide there all game if he could. I'm trying to avoid getting the hits, and so I start pre-firing a shield after he took out my shield, and I'm just saving my Orkans up as much as possible before I go back out. He's actually got more Orkans than me, and he's going to get me. But we did some pretty good damage to him, so I'm happy with it. I do not know why my teammate got in the shock trains and rushed, but besides the fact. So I know that guy was in a dash bot, and I'm looking for Sed. So I think he's still in his shock trains. I'm just surveying the field, and I'm looking for Sed. I think he's in his shock trains. Yes, so he's in his shock trains. I saw the purple right there. See how I'm looking to my right, and you can get a better angle of what's out there before actually going out there? I was hoping he would fire, so I could go double dash out there. So I let him know I'm there, with me corner shooting a little bit. Obviously I wasn't going to hit him, and then he does fire at somebody behind me, so I decided to double dash to the corner. Sed is definitely the best player out on the team, so I decided to go after him. He dashed right now, so I know I thought he didn't have a dash, but he ended up did, and I was able to kill his shock train bot, thankfully, because he'd been in it all game. So I then see he's 900 or 300 meters away. Do I want to go out there? Do I? So I know he just fired, so I decided to go out there and kill him. And obviously I can't shoot anymore because I'm out of Orkans. I decided to push to my right because Sed is on the left, and I didn't want to change all my Orkans out. So I decided to go after these guys. We do get the kill. And I was hoping to get this guy, and it doesn't work. But this Griffin's definitely dead now. So Evil Thug is in some type of Terrans, and Sed is still in his Haichi, I believe. I think he has a full dash hanger. Yes, Terrans. So I'm not going to go up there unless I need to, but I'm still going to avoid it. I see Dirty is out of his Ancelot, so I'm going to try to shoot him real quick. This guy, I figured I could kill him since I had full health, and this game is really close. So I decided to fall back as well, so I don't stay out in front of everybody's, line of fire. Evil Thug has no, well, he's got, sorry about that. I had something come up. Anyways, this hoverbot's gonna give me a lot of problems, so I need to run away from him. And also Sed is chasing me down. So I'm playing smart, trying to save my Orkans up, and I ended up, I believe I dashed. I don't think I was able to kill him. I wasn't, unfortunately. So we're down by 1 right now. I get my 2 better bots at the end. I knew Sed was on his 3rd bot now, maybe 4th. I think it was his 3rd. So I tried to take him out. He's doing a lot of damage to me. I started to set a corner shoot a little bit. It didn't work very much. Probably didn't do anything to me. So I say we're down 4-6. So I knew we were in trouble. I was really hoping to kill both of these guys. I do get I do kill one and we take the lead by 1. I only have 4,000 health and this guy knew it, so he hovered up and killed me. I wasn't happy about it. No, I still had 2 bots left. So this guy, he finally hovers down in the middle and I decided to go after him. So I got 1. I'm gonna ricochet, I believe, to try to kill the evil thug, and it does happen. So I know this guy's in the middle right now, and he understands he's in trouble, so he's gonna try to dash away, and I dash out and try to kill him, which is very successful. I'm really waiting for this guy to pop out, and I don't think he does. So they end up getting the kill. I do go AFK for a little bit right here. I'm sorry, guys.
Mic on.
Yeah, so I do go. Yeah, sorry. That's I had to do something. So that wasn't actually me. I thought my mic went off for a second. So I come back and said it was actually in front of me on my right. So I kind of got messed up. I would have been more prepared if I wasn't AFK. So he doesn't know I have 1 or 2 bots left. So I ended up getting my my same bot as he has. So I end up almost killing him, I believe. I do kill him right now. I figured he had 1 or 2 bots left, because he was in that for a while, but he ended up not. Oh, there he goes. So he has another high HE. I'm saving my organs as much as possible, and I'm able to take out this guy's shields and more. Just a tad more, but his shield is down, so I'm going to be able to push him on the right, looking to the right, while make sure I'm avoiding his Terrans. He actually goes and hides, so I'm okay with this. I'm really trying to get my help from my teammates to help him out. So I kill him, and I'm able to get some hits on Sed. This is still a close game. I'm not worried about my shield breaking anytime soon. So I'm going to let myself get hit, and I'm going to try to go after Sed real quick. And we do get him. I'm just letting myself get hit, because I'm not worried about my shield breaking quite yet. And I'm just waiting for my Orkans to speed up. And then I notice he spawns again. So he's the biggest threat by far. So I'm going to turn to my left and try to prevent myself from getting hit from the guy behind me. And I try to hide pretty well. So I'm getting some shots off, and I end up killing him. So this Terran's been shooting at me for a while. So my shield will break soon, I believe. So now I'm just playing with them, and I'm looking for my team to show up soon. And there they are. So I'm just saving my Orkans. I ended up shooting my Orkans to try to take out shield to help out, and I am a dash to try to kill him right now. I figured he had 1 more bot left, and he spawns the Orkan. I thought I was so dead. Luckily, he didn't go after me, and we do kill him for the final 30th kill. So that was a really good game. I mean, we were the last 2 alive. That was impressive. I mean, I think one of our guys quit, but it was still a good game because it was 22 to what? 30 to 22, I think. Oh, 30 to 25. So yeah, he ended up having 4 bots left, I think. So I got 1.9, 4 million with 15 kills, which is impressive. And look at said, he did 1.5. Alright, so there's the end of my tutorial. These games weren't all. This last game ended up being last night. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good day. I'll put more tutorial video out tomorrow. Friday. I'll put it out. I will be. Oh, never mind. And you guys have a good day.